The topic that I discuss in this module is the play The Rez Sisters, written by the Canadian playwright Thomson Highway. Thomson Highway is a Cree Canadian writer, and the play Rez Sisters is first performed in 1986. The play is set in a fictional reserve on Manitoulin Island, Ontario, Canada, and it focuses on the hopes and dreams of a group of 7 women on the Wasaishigan Hill Indian Reserve. The play won the Dora Mawa Moore Award for the Best New Play in the year 1987. With his 2 major plays, The Rez Sisters and The Rez Brothers, Highway joined a select group of playwrights whose new plays are treated as significant cultural events by Canadian critics. Till the age of 6, Highway spoke only Cree language. He is then perhaps the first Canadian member of the international tradition of accomplished writers who work in their second language. His first language is Cree, and this contributes to his unusual dramatic style. Highway himself points out that Cree differs from English in 3 different ways. It is hilarious while talking Cree. One laughs constantly. It is visceral in the sense that bodily functions are discussed openly and words in Cree have no gender. The impact of these 3 qualities can be seen in the plays of Thomson Highway. The qualities of native language reflect native cultural values which stand diametrically opposite to Christian European ones. Highway's both plays are similar in structure. Both are set on the fictional Indian reserve of Wasaishigan Hill on Manitoulin Island in Ontario. Both take place in the present. Both mention characters which appear in the other play. The play Rez Sisters involves 7 characters, all women, and a trickster figure. The trickster figure, Nana Bush, is played by a man. The other play, Rez Brothers, involves 7 characters, all men, and the trickster Nana Bush is played by a woman. The play The Rez Sisters begins at the house of 53-year-old Pelagia Pachnos, who is reshingling her roof with the help of her sister, Philomena Moosdale. Pelagia is fed up with life in plain, dusty, boring old Wasaishigan Hill. The only excitement in the lives of women come from the small stakes bingo games in the local church and nearby towns. Meanwhile, a rumor begins to spread about the biggest bingo in the world. Thomson Highway uses capital letters whenever he uses the biggest bingo in the world. Women discuss this in the yard of Mary Adelaide Starblanket. Annie Cook, the excitable sister of Mary Adelaide, leads the pursuit and confirmation of this rumor, collecting on the way another sister, Emily Dictionary. Emily Dictionary is sister-in-law of Veronica St. Pierre. Another character in the play is Sharbunigan Peterson, the mentally disabled adopted daughter of Veronique. All 7 women, after some arguments in the Vesey General Store, march to the band office to demand funding for their trip to the bingo in Toronto. The first act ends with the chief rejecting their request. The second act opens with the women taking positive action on the matter. All of them have a wide range of skills, and they employ them to raise the necessary amount for the trip. Cleaning, harvesting, recycling, entertaining, home maintenance, all put in a funny fundraising collage. Highway follows this frantic scene with a series of quiet introspective encounters among the women as they drive their borrowed van through the night to Toronto. He then raises the play to a climax of tempo and energy with the bingo event itself. In the grand prize game for $5 lakh, women were not lucky and they stormed the podium and threw away the bingo machine. At the same time, Mary Adelaide, sick with cancer, literally dances from this world to the next world in the arms of Bingo Master, moving peacefully into a spiritual charm. Following the climax, we see the remaining Rez sisters bury Mary Adelaide, and we observe how the events of the play have changed their lives. The plot of the play is simple and linear, but the pattern of characterization and development is complicated. Philomena's story is a victory of simple needs and simple dreams. In the opening scene, while Pelagia wrestles with her existential angst, Philomena dreams only of winning bingo money so that she can build a new toilet. She has a bowel problem and her sister teases her for her frequent visits to toilet. In the long drive in the van, she reveals that the date of the biggest bingo holds special significance. It is the birthday of her lost child. Almost 30 years earlier, while working as a secretary in Toronto's garment district, she had an affair with a married white man. After he broke it off, Philomena gave up her newborn baby for adoption without even learning if it was a boy or girl. She is the only one who won some money at the bingo to fulfill her dream of grand new bathroom. The dreams of her sister Pelagia are much more difficult to fulfill. Her dream is of paving the roads on the reserve which would empower her leadership. She is the natural leader of the group. She uses a hammer to threaten people. At the end, we can see Pelagia again on the roof, but her hammer has become a badge. The mainspring of the play is Mary Adelaide. She dreams of an idyllic island home in Georgian Bay for her husband, Eugene, and 14 children. But she's scared of death. Nana Bush haunts her throughout the play. Mary Adelaide and Shahbunigan are the only characters aware of Nana Bush in his various guises as a white seagull, a black nighthawk, and the bingo master. She accepts her death as she accepted life, gently and with love. Veronica St. Pierre, frustrated by childlessness, breathes life into her dream by moving to the Star-Bangled home to take care of Mary Adelaide's family after her death. Emily Dictionary is an unappealing character. Her former husband beats her viciously and her lesbian lover committed suicide. The latent love resulted in her affair with Big Joy, Wasashigan Hill's most notorious stud. At the end of the play, we learn that Emily is pregnant. Emily is beautifully transferred into a loving sister to Shahbunigan and a loving mother to her baby. This is not a play about social problems, but a play about the dreams of the characters. The play reflects some of the problems of the native women of their particular place in contemporary society. Highway's ambition is to make the rest cool, to show and celebrate what funky old Canada's Indian people really are, comes alive in the hilarious, shocking, mystical and powerful portrayal of Seven Sisters. The Seven Sisters parade in their majesty to show that shattering of dreams cannot unnerve them and that Nana Bush shall continue to dance merrily and triumphantly. On the surface, the play seems to be an absurd play like Waiting for Godot. The sisters struggle for a decent survival. Their dream is a better standard of living which the city fathers ignore to provide. The whites have given them either dream of bingo or addiction to drinks. This is a kind of sophisticated slavery. Thus the natives are in eternal chase, dreams, drugs, bingos, brothels, etc. The trickster, known by different names in different languages, is a central figure in native mythology. Trickster is as important to Cree culture as Christ to Western culture. Nana Bush is funny, visceral, and maybe of either gender. In the play, Nana Bush is a mime and a dancer, always present as the seagull, nighthawk, and bingo master. With his years of training in music, Highway scores an advantage over the other playwrights. The musical soundscape is an essential character of melodrama. The Cree and the music add to the beauty of the play. The number 7 is a mystical number. At least in the 7th generation, there must be a hope that native values can regenerate themselves from the hands of white man's material objects. Thank you.